like I think everybody is now understanding the importance of our accreditation law.
Well, in fact, Prime Minister, before you go, I would want you to give a response, give a comment on that, particularly in response to the leader of the opposition statement that he made sometime last week or this week.
Well, I can, but if you have any other query
on the bigger bigs,
from what I've said in relation to bigger bigs, I could say it.
Well, I think you have said it abundantly, with abundant clarity. I don't think there is anything else that people who are listening. I myself, I listened to everything that you said in detail, and you paid a lot of attention to detail. You gave references and so on. I think it's abundantly clear.
And let me tell you this, in my heart, I know, my heart, my mind, I know Bigger Biggs knows that I love him far more than some of his new friends who are jumping up with him.
And Tim, if you allow me, I think part of Bigger Big's problem is that he listens to this friend who act as in guerrilla fashion. They stay from a distance and they push him up front and tell him what to do, and they stay behind.
Well,
I don't want you to comment on it, but I'm just giving my own take on it.
Yeah. Well, I ain't going anywhere from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I mean, my bucket is laid down here, and there are lots of very good people who migrate overseas and who have done well in their life, and some who haven't done as well, and who have decided, since they haven't done well, even though they are not doing well, predated me, that I must take the blame for their not doing well, or I must take the blame for they're not doing better. Because as I said before, some want to move from the status of internet crazies to your excellencies.
I see.
You know?
Yes.
I know that hurts some of them because they know that I hit it dead on target. A number of them who were rivaling one another as they were doing last time, they were already lining up and naming who is going to be in Washington, who is going to be at the consulate in New York, the consulate in Toronto, ambassador and permanent representative of the United Nations, and deputy ambassador and deputy permanent representative of the United Nations, and so on and so forth. Well, unfortunately for them, the people of St. Vincent and Grenadines is not yet ready for that kind of a person. And I will tell you, I don't know if they will ever be ready for that kind of a person, because they're showing their colors.
Yes.
You know?